The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There
Loot
are a
boxes.
lot of
Sorry, but I only engage with Prince of Persia if he's played by a Middle Eastern Jake Gyllenhaal. Remember when
It has been
Castlevania
4 years since
celebrated their
MK11
35th
and ever since
anniversary,
then,
and the only thing they
beats in
did
the
for
Zelda
that
realm have been hard
was
at
they
work
released
on the most
NFTs? That was
ambitious
cool.
MK yet. Of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
I think they should bring back Meat. You guys remember Meat? He was a guy, he was made entirely of meat. That was his gimmick. The PS2 games had some whack-ass characters. Christopher Lambert is still alive. I don't know why you would have... I don't care that he's not Asian, you know? It should... Just give him the role. Oh yeah, police brutality button. Just what that game was missing.
And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because
It's because we haven't learned anything from naming the Xbox One the Xbox One.
But a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of
And
like
all of
imagine
them are
yourself
going
with
to
Sub-Zero
Bo
and
Rai
you have someone
Cho.
Jack Smooth. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices.
He's
too.
actually
So
doing
you
all
get to
the
hear
voices.
Jean-Claude, his
You get to
voice
hear
doing
Jean-Claude
that.
Van Damme doing a very racist Chinese accent. It's
I
gonna
know
be
the team
great.
has been working. Yeah, I mean that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors.
Oh, he's one of the survivors? Oh, that's less interesting. I thought he was one of the monsters.
I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused.
You heard
So
it.
it's important
Nick
to me
Cage
that
is drift
everything I
compatible.
do,
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
I have to go and film 8 more direct-to-Redbox films. His render looks less like Nick Cage and more like David Tennant playing Nick Cage.
On July, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And
Nicolas Cage was just on stage. You had the perfect way to transition into adaptations, and you blew it. Do you guys remember when Weezer played? I don't think it was the Summer Game Fest. I think it was at the Game Awards. They should bring that back.
Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's
And that's why we're not announcing Silk Song. That was just a trailer for their showcase. Why haven't they made an Animorphs video game? Actually, I should check that before I say that. Oh, there totally was an Animorphs game. And it's a turn-based RPG. Holy shit. Bring that back. I'd rather play Animorphs than Pokemon. Get the Wumpas. That's such a stupid phrase to see written out. Yeah, I'll play that. Love me some John Carpenter. It's funny though, I'm surprised it took this long for him to get into like collaborating with video games. Because I've always said that Ghost of Mars would be a much better video game than it is a movie. Get on with it. We already had an entire PlayStation showcase for this. I don't read Spider-Man comics anymore, but the fact that all those people on Twitter were cheering for those disintegrating children doesn't sound great.
Tell us a bit of kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
what an original idea. What if Pokemon, but with guns, is like one of those dumbass ideas that your stoned college friend makes up, where they're like, what if you could shoot the Pokemon? And we're just doing that unironically now. I hate video games sometimes. Like, no one has less understanding of irony or cringe than video game developers. Don't cheer for that, that looks stupid. Oh, Gollum 2? I wonder if this is in response to the popularity of Dwarf Fortress on Steam. Someone who has the Tolkien license saw that and went, wait a minute, we have a literal Dwarf Fortress. What are we doing?
Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back.
Ooh, that was a rough misdirect. Why you gotta do that to me? That hurt. That's the good shit. That's exactly what we want. Oh, Quantic Dream. Okay, no interest in this now. In fact, negative interest. I hate this game now.
Collectible card game Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap. Is that the game about Gwen Stacy's neck?
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash
Yeah,
game with a tactical
multitask.
twist
That's what
allows
I
you to
thought
do
about.
just that. Brought to you
Right.
from France. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with
Come
its
on.
iconic characters
Persona 3.
and rich storytelling.
Persona 3 remake.
I
Let's
want to
go,
thank
baby.
them for this trailer.
Let's do it.
One of gaming's most anticipated
Come on.
upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
That's all I wanted to hear. Come on. Ah, okay. That's still pretty good. I feel like an idiot and a fool. I got myself too excited for something I knew wouldn't happen. That's on me. I mean, I'll still take Final Fantasy VII, but
Just look at it all. It's so
I'm
green.
kind of sad.